Hello friends, myself Subhash Nagarse from Sri Digambar Jain Gurukul High School, Solapur. I shall welcome to all of you in this online session of 9th Standard Science and Technology Part 1st. We are going to discuss today the first topic, Laws of Motion Part 1st, wherein we are going to discuss on introduction to the motion, distance and displacement. So friends, let us see the content of this topic. Friends, this topic is very interesting. Everything around you is relates with motion. The motion requires force to cause that change. It is the process of moving, changing place or position. There are various laws and concepts related to motion which will be useful in understanding the various phenomena held in our daily life. The important points that we are going to discuss in this topic, in this chapter, are motion, distance and displacement, acceleration, Newton's laws of motion and related equations. Friends, today we will start with the motion. So, we will see some figures. You could tell them that this is the figure, observe the figures, and you will get an idea regarding what we are going to study. This is one more figure. 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 Here you could see here, here, and this one. In all these 9 figures, you can see some are in motion and some are at the rest position. There is no movement. Some figures you could see in the first, that animal is in motion. Secondly, it is at the rest position, spectacle. In third, this boy is riding the bicycle. Here you could see that is puppy is kept at the rest position. Likewise, if you observe these figures, you'll come to know that some are at the rest and some are in the motion. So, we'll see the introduction of the motion. In physics, motion is the phenomena in which an object changes its position over time. Motion is mathematically described in terms of displacement, distance, velocity, acceleration, speed, and time. The motion of a body is observed by attaching a frame of reference to an observer and measuring the change in position of the body relative to that frame with change in time. The branch of physics describing the motion of objects without a reference to its cause is nothing but a kinematics. Friends, if an object is not changing relatively to a given frame of reference, the object is said to be at the rest, or you say motionless, or immobile, or at the stationary, or to have a constant or time invariant position with reference to its surroundings. As there is no absolute frame of reference, absolute motion cannot be determined. So thus everything in the universe can be considered to be in motion. So friends, then now you can, what do you mean by this motion? You can see this figure. The change in the position of the object with respect to time is called the motion of that object. So the change in motion is based on the reference point of an individual. Now, what do you mean by distance? You can see in the figure, 2 points are there, A and B. To reach from A to B, there are 2 paths traced. You could see there. So, the length of the total path traveled by the body is the distance traveled by the body. So, it is scalar quantity, mostly measured in terms of meters. You can use centimeter also. Now, displacement. Here you could see this figure. The length of the shortest path traveled by the body from the point A to point B is the displacement. It is the scalar quantity, mostly measured in terms of meters, also in terms of centimeter. These are the 3 important concepts in physics. Now, let us see what is the difference between this distance and displacement. we have taken here one side, one head. So definition of both distance and displacement. The complete path between any two points is called as the distance. Displacement is the direct length between any two points when measured along the minimum path between them. Quantity. Distance is the scalar quantity as it only depends upon the magnitude and not on the direction. Whereas the displacement is a vector quantity as it depends upon both magnitude and direction. Distance could be given mathematically speed into time, whereas displacement is given mathematically velocity into time. The distance can only be positive value, whereas displacement can be positive, negative, and even zero also. Distance is not indicated with an arrow, whereas in order to represent a displacement, we are using arrow. The distance can be measured along a non-straight path, whereas displacement can only be measured along a straight path. These are some 6 differences between these two that you have to prepare well. I think you would have understood this one. So what we have been discussed today is the following sub point, that is introduction to the motion. What do you mean by motion? What is the distance? What is the displacement? And then the difference between the distance and the displacement. So would you try these problems? You may solve these questions. Define the following terms: motion, distance, and displacement. Then write the assigned CGS units of distance. Write the assigned CGS units of displacement, and write the distinguish between distance and displacement. So write in the notebook. So with these words, I would like to give one hint for you. You should not forget the famous words of the great scientist Albert Einstein. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Very nice sentence. One has to be try, then only he is going to achieve his goal. This sentence is very useful for all of you students. If you like this video, please subscribe, share. With these words, I would like to say thank you.